actually, good morning. We're going to start on the chair today with the strap. Put your foam roller aside for now. And I want to talk a little bit about the shoulders and the shoulder girdle and okay. So a lot of the times we have pain in the shoulder area, and the origin of all of those nerves starts from the cervical spine and goes towards the top vertebra of the thoracic spine. And then those nerves start to travel, some of them like 6 major muscle nerves that come from the cervical, go all the way down to the front, and then they start to branch out. Okay, under the armpit is an enormous area, and then they start to travel through, some of them through the back, the scapula, some of the ribs, the serratus, the pecs, and down the arm. So sometimes you might feel pain when you go in a certain way, an impingement, and that could be coming from any one of those areas. So we're gonna floss the cervical spine a little bit. That's where your strap. Sit on the edge of your chair. And now you're gonna take your strap right around your neck, like where you, if you had a necklace, that's where your necklace is. So right above the trapezius, and bring your palms in front of you, shoulders over your hips, inhale, and now pull the strap, the right hand forward, so then you're gonna turn to the left, and then come center and change. Start to take an idea of where you feel. You have to keep a lot of pressure on the neck, and then turn your nose to the left. Pull on the strap with your right hand, and then come center and change. Center, inhale, and then change. Come back center, inhale, change. Pull with your left hand. Slowly come center one more time. Pull with the right hand. Keep your hands close to each other the whole time. Pull, 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 pull. And you might start to feel, come center, you might feel other parts in your body starting to awaken. Pull. Come a little, come center, relax, shoulder rolls. Take it one vertebra up. Arms in front of you, bend your elbows here. Inhale. Turn your nose to the left, lift your chin up a little, pull the strap. Come back center, change. Pull the opposite hand. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Keep your hands closer. Kathy, look at my palms. Yes. Come back center, relax and rest. Ooh, that's a workout in its own. Exhale all that tension out. And now we're going to take it right over your ears from the base of your skull. Palms now a little higher. Shoulders depressed. Turn your nose to the left. Pull your right hand. Keep your shoulders down. Inhale. Exhale, change. Notice each side. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Come back center, take a little rest. Another problem is when the shoulder blade that lives on your rib cage, it's supposed to glide. It's supposed to rotate, lift, and lower. Many times the tissue in between your shoulder blade and your rib cage gets stuck. Okay, so this is the rib cage and this is my shoulder blade. The inner part of the shoulder blade gets stuck. Now you're losing mobility. See, it's supposed to glide and glide. So we need to floss that shoulder blade on your ribs. So here's what you're gonna do now. You're gonna let's see how we're gonna do this. Yeah, take your left arm up, keep your elbow straight the whole time, and now you're gonna lift to the top of the tree. Lift, 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 exaggerate, straight elbow the whole time, the left elbow. And now depress the shoulder, but keep your elbow straight. And you'll start to feel how the scapula, the shoulder blade starts to decongest. Lift up, 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 up. Breathe. Depress the shoulder down. Lift it up. Think of that shoulder blade gliding over your rib cage. Breathe in there. Sometimes the strength is doing this. There's no sense in strengthening something that is stuck. First, unstuck it, then you create strength, and then lower. One last time. Lift. Breathe in there. Notice what comes up in the rest of your body and lower. Slowly release, shoulder rolls. Take the strap to the back of your neck where we started, where your necklace would be. Bring your palms forward. Turn to the left. Center to the right. Slowly come center, take a little rest. Good job. Opposite side, your right arm is straight up. The wrist is also in neutral. Make sure it's not flexing or extending. Lift your rib cage up to the top of the tree. Lift, lift, lift. Lots of space in your low back. Notice how this side is, and then depress that shoulder. Keep your elbow straight. Lift it up, inhale. Breathe, lift, 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 lift. If you have back issues, all of those things affect. This is a teamwork. Your body has to work like a unit, and then lower down, depress. Lift up, inhale. And depress. One last time. Lift up, inhale. Your bicep by your ear. Lift, 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 lift. Go beyond your comfort zone. Breathe into your back body and depress. Ooh, release. Shoulder rolls. Take your strap to the middle of your neck now. Bring your palms forward. Turn your nose to the left. And turn your nose to the right. Slowly come center. Last one. Bring your palms in front of you. Now we're going to floss the shoulder joint, but you're not flaring your ribs forward and back. The movement is from your shoulder joint. That means maybe you need a little bit more strap. And now take it back all the way and all the way forward. 5 minutes like this really goes a long way over time. It's better to do little and often. And when you feel like this is good, make it a little shorter. And notice what goes inside deeply. Breathe. Slow. Move slow. especially when you go up and over there, and hesitate where you feel that little whoa, whoa, whoa. Now try to relax your shoulders and breathe in there. Stay in a place where you feel it the most. Front lower ribs, in, depress the shoulders. And now we're opening those pecs. And again, we lengthening, decompressing those nerves. Straight elbows though, straight elbows. Even if you need more strap, straight elbows. And now let your body grow within that shape, not going further out, but going further in. Okay, release it. Okay, now let's stabilize the back, the neck. So you're gonna take your strap right to the back of your skull, over your ears, bring it forward. Bring your chin forward a little bit, and now lift your chin to neutral, resist your head to your strap. Push the strap. Keep breathing here for 4, 3, your ribs are down and in. Slowly relax. Inhale, pull the strap, press your head back. Lift your chin a little. Feel that stability along your spine, towards your neck, upper and mid back, your trapezius as well. 2, 1, slowly release and come back. Excellent job. All right. So now, find your band. Sit at the edge of the chair. Take your left hand by your chest. Front lower ribs are in. Inhale. And now exhale. Yeah, use your orange band for that one, Lori. Yep. Breathe and then go for 3 and hold. Hug muscle to bone. 2 and 1. Wrist aligned with your shoulder. Now take your thumb backwards. External rotation. Keep breathing here. Keep your ribs flow down. 3, 2, 1. Turn your thumb forward. Bend your elbow. 3, 2, hold. Hug muscle to bone. Lift your elbow up. Inhale. Pull it out for 1 and hold. Pull it down for 2 and 3. Plug the arm into the socket. External rotation. Turn your thumb. Keep breathing here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle back. This is your starting point. Go back. 3, 2, 1. Hold. Go down, back, forward. Down, back, forward. Don't move your ribs. It's all from that scapula. Bend your elbow and take a little rest. Okay, we're gonna repeat what we did with the strap before. So now you're gonna, same arm, bend the elbow, bend your left elbow by your ribs, inhale. And now we're gonna lift, straighten the arm, reach to the top of your tree, and bend your elbow. Pull and lift to the top of your tree. Ground the right hip. Bend the elbow. Lift and hold. Lift to the top of your tree. Breathe, lift. And then lower, lower, lower. Take a little rest. Okay, side B. Inhale. Pull, pull, pull. External rotation. Notice how this side feels. Turn your thumb further than you think you should. Turn your thumb forward, bend for 2, 1, hold that resistance. Inhale, exhale, pull for 3, pull for 2. Now my front ribs just flared, so pull those ribs down like you're doing core. Push it out, external rotation. For 3, breathe, 2, and 1. Bring your thumb forward, or up, up. And now 3 circles, back, up and back, up and back. Pause. Go down, back and up, only from the joint. Down, back and up, down, back and up. Take a little rest. Okay. Here we are, right hand by your ribs. Lift your elbow, left elbow up. Pull the band, pull, 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 pull. Lift your ribs, lift your shoulder blade. Lift the palm to the top of your tree. Bend the elbow down. Lift up, 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 top of that tree. Bend the elbow. One more time. Lift and hold. Bend the elbow and release. Take a little rest. Shoulder rolls. Very nice. Okay, now, if you don't have a long band, just put your little band over your knees. Otherwise, listen, you're going to take the band under, make sure it's even, under, cross it over, and then find the edge of your chair. Sit nice and tall. Your core is active here. If you need blocks under your feet, go ahead and do that so you feel stable. And now, Maggie, cross here, and then hold the edges of your chair so you feel stable with your band. Yeah. Inhale. Lift your right foot. Abduction. Take that right leg to the right. Right leg. Pull it out with resistance. Bring it back in. Keep your toes forward, not out. And pull it out. Pull. Bring it back in and rest. Keep your feet together or hip width apart. Inhale. Left leg lifted 2 inches. Keep your toes forward. Abduction. Pull it out. Pull it in like you're squeezing a ball. Pull it out. Keep breathing. Pull the left leg out with control. Toes are forward, not to the side. Yes. Bring it back in. Take it out. Bring it back in. Take a little rest. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Good. If you need to make your band a little tighter, go for it. And now you're going to open your feet wider than your hips. You're at the edge of your chair. And I squeeze your knees like you're squeezing a ball. Come to the balls of your feet. Balls of your feet. And I pull it out. Your heels are up the whole time. Squeeze your inner thighs slow. Hold, hold, hold. Use your own strength, your own muscles here. And I pull it out. Pull, 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 pull. Squeeze it in. Ooh. Pull it out. One more time. Squeeze it in. Push it out. Slowly release. Ay, 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 shaky, shaky. Ah, that's exhausting. All right, so now you stay where you are. If you need a little more bend, go for it. Release a little. Still keeping the edges of your chest sit nice and tall. And now we're gonna do flexion. Extend your right leg, lift it up. Try not to lean too much. Breathe, use your own strength. Your mid back is strong. And now bend your right leg slow, like you have a weight. And now you have a sandbag, lift it up, resist that band. For 3, 2, 1, bend. Last one, lift it up, hold it. 3, 2, 1, lower and rest. Come forward, take a little rest. You can take your band all the way down towards your ankles, round your spine like you do in a cat. Hollow your belly, shoulders back. Breathe to the right and left side of your spine. Slowly come up. Release. Good. Find your strap again at the edge of your chair. Grab it. Sit nice and tall. Inhale. Left leg, hug muscle to bone before you lift it. Imagine you have super glue all along your leg and now a sandbag, and now you're lifting it up. Lift your chest, hug muscle to bone. Make sure your leg is aligned with your knee and your hip. Now bend your knee slow. Hold it here, inhale. Exhale, push it up. 4, 3, 2, 1, bend, bend, hold. Lift it up with your sandbag, hold it here. 4, 3, 2, 1, lower, 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 rest. Take your band all the way down, grab your ankles, inhale, round your spine, exhale, shoulders back. Breathe into your back body. Pull your band just a little bit so your knees are aligned with your hips. Slowly come all the way back. Excellent. All right, release your band. Shake it off. And now watch for a moment. Let me see if I can. Bring your right foot in front of you, your left leg back, like you're doing a little pyramid pose. Square your hips. The band is in your hand. Lift your palms over your head, inhale. Square your hips, pull the band. Breathe here. Now, ever so slowly, drop your left knee, bend your knees, and shift your weight back. You're on the ball of the left foot. Keep breathing. Slowly straighten your legs. Bend your knees, sit back. Doesn't have to be too low, especially if you have knee issues. Shift back so your glutes are doing the work and not your low back. Slowly come forward. Take your hands all the way forward to the edge of the chair. Grab the edge of the chair. And now your standing leg is your right leg. Look under your belly. All 5 toes are down. Gaze forward. Lift your left leg. Fire up those glutes. Take your left leg back. Square your hips, take your band, lift your chest up, bend your knees, sit back on a chair. For 3, front lower ribs are down. For 2 and 1, lift your chest up, straighten your legs, lean forward, grab the chair, lift your left leg up like you have a sandbag. Inner thighs are active. Breathe here, hug those muscles, micro bend in your right knee. 3, 2, 1. Last one, take your left leg back, square your hips, use your glutes to lift your chest up. Inhale, exhale, bend your knees. Breathe here, front lower ribs are down. For 3, 2, 1. Lift your legs up, inhale. Take your chest, take your chest forward. Inhale here, lift your left leg up. Square those hips. Lift your core off the floor. Okay, we're gonna add to that. Take your left leg back, bend your right knee, and now make a fist with your left hand and grab the band. Now your right hand goes out with your band. Pull it out in a T and lower. Take it out in a T. Draw the right hip back. Lower. Last one. Take it out in a T. Lower. We're going to change the hands. Make a fist with your right hand. Grab the edge of your chair. That's going to throw you off a little bit. It's awkward. Square your hips. Core, glutes active. Pull your left and notice why that's awkward. Right hip back. Bring it back. Pull it out. Bring it in. Last one. Woo! Bring it in. Bring your feet together. Sit and have a little rest. Sit back. Take your right ankle over your left knee. Keep both sit bones together. So for some of you, your right knee will be way up there. That's okay. Don't worry about that. Worry about those sit bones even. That's where your starting point, even if you're here. And then from there, you open a little and you lift. You open and you lift. Open and lift. There you are. And just stay there for a second. Breathe in. Keep your sit bones even. Lift your chest up tall. That's the key. Don't worry about where your knee should be. Worry where your sit bones. That's the right corridor for your body to open up way faster and safer. See if you can identify where the limitation is coming from and then breathe into that. Good. Slowly release. If you have your band, fold it in 2 or your strap and then straighten the leg a little bit. Bend and straighten. You can use your strap, but this is convenient, so it's all good. Bend and straighten. Again, we want to strengthen, but we don't want to stiffen that body so much that then you pay the price. We need to hydrate it, and then your recovery is so much better. Good. Slowly release it. Side B. Come forward, find your chair, find your band now straight. Left leg forward, right leg back, square your hips, lift your band up. Inhale, bend your knees and sit back. Front lower ribs are down. Keep breathing here. Straighten your legs. Lean forward, straight legs. Grab your chair. Look under your belly. All 5 toes are down. Lift your right leg and shift forward. Square those hips. Glutes are active here. For 3, 2, lift your chest off the chair. Take your right leg back. Shift your weight. Lift your chest. Bend your knees. Sit back. Keep breathing here for 3. Breathe here for 2. And 1. Straighten your legs. Squeeze those inner thighs. From the hips, shift forward, forward, forward. Grab the chair. Lift your right leg up. Left hip back. Shoulders away from your ears. Last one. Take your right leg back. Squeeze your inner thighs. Use your glutes to shift your weight back. Lift your arms. Bend your knees and now shift a little more. Breathe here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your chest up. Inhale. Take your chest forward. Lift your right leg up. Square those hips. Micro bend in your left leg. Now drop your right foot and stay here. Make a fist with your right hand. Inhale. And now pull the band with your left hand to a T. Gaze forward, shoulders down. Chest forward. 2, 1. Bend. Pause. Inhale. Exhale. Push it out. 3. Notice your core is working here, your glutes, your body, your upper body, lower down. Release, we're going to change it. Inhale, square your hips. We'll throw you off a little bit. Take your right hand and notice the difference. Bend. Left hip wants to sway to the left, take it back. Take it out to the right for 3, 2, 1. Slowly release it. Oh my goodness, come back and sit on a chair. Ay, 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 hi. Take a moment, break. Take your left leg over the right. Keep both sit bones down. Breathe here. And now, by now, we all have done this work for a very, very long time. And we always know that we have to get out of the box. We have to change it up to get out of comfort zone and to awaken different neurons in the body. Nerve endings around your connective tissue. Okay, slowly come back. So now here's what, for my investigation and my exploration, I noticed that when my neck bothers me and it's fatigue, the root of your thoracic spine is right in the middle here. T12, L1, that's also where your psoas is, the big hip flexor originates from. So that's like an intersection, okay? So when that gets going forward, back, it doesn't have enough stability and it gets fatigued and overstretched because we constantly pulling forward. So when we strengthen here and when we walk from here, okay, if you bringing your energy here, then this is open. But it's not enough just to remember. You need to have the muscle memory to add to your awareness of where you are. So sometimes it's a habit, okay? And then we need to change the habit, but we also have to create stability in there. So if you don't have a band like we have, use a strap, your yoga strap, but look at me for a moment. You're gonna take the strap right around that section that I was telling you, in the middle of your back, below your shoulder blades. Okay, and now you're gonna grab the edges of your chair. You have to make it really taut. Okay, now you're doing a little cow. So that means your ribs, your chest is coming down. Okay, keep your elbows straight the whole time. Good. And now from here, from the low back, you're gonna push the band with that strap. And notice what that feels like. Keep breathing, breathe. Push more than you think you should. Breathe. So that's called protraction of the shoulders. And now we're gonna bring the shoulder blades towards each other and the chest collapses, but elbows are straight. Retraction. Gaze forward. Again, we're also mobilizing the shoulder blades towards the spine. And now round your spine and pull that band. Pull more than you think you should. Create memory in there, and it feels good. If you feel it's too easy, make your straps shorter, so then it gives you even more. Inhale, elbow straight, gaze forward, shoulder blades towards one another, and shoulders go back. And now round your spine, push the band. Depress the shoulders, pull the band a little more. So those erector spinae, all those layers of your muscles, also your lats, get really dehydrated and compressed. Slowly release it and come all the way up. Woo, good job, everyone. Take your chair back. Out of the way, I mean. Bring your foam roller to you. And now both feet are at 90 degrees. Take the foam roller over your thighs. Depress the shoulders down. Inhale, spread your toes. Exhale, press the foam roller and your leg to your foam roller, extend your left leg. And now lift your leg up a little so your tailbone is off the floor. Keep breathing here for 3. Look at your legs, keep them straight. 2, 1. Bend your left leg, push that foam roller, extend your right leg. Your leg is pushing the foam roller, right leg is out. Lift your tailbone off the floor. Lift 1 inch off the floor with your hips. Lower down, bend the right leg, push the foam roller, extend the left leg. 1 more. Lift your tailbone. Depress the shoulder for 3. Ooh, that's a lot. 2, 1. Bend your left leg. Inhale. Last one. Push the leg to your foam. Extend your right leg. Lift 1 inch your hips off the floor for 3, 2, 1. Lower down and rest. Oh my gosh. Take the foam roller with your hands, the edges. Take it over your head. Drop your knees to the right. Bulge your belly. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Come back center. Inhale. Exhale. Drop it to the left. Bulge your belly. Slowly come back up. Good. Now, we're going to play with this. It might not be pretty, but it's still good and beneficial. You're going to open your legs. The first one we'll do with momentum. So you have your foam roller. Take it over your head. Inhale. And now you're going to drop your legs to a V and then push up. So again, this is a lot of mobility. So think of that where we had the band in your mid-back. Your belly goes in and then you're curving to come up. We're trying to create fluidity in that spine, okay? So here we go. Lift up, inhale. Hollow your belly, exhale. Yes. And over time, yes, do your best. It's okay. Better than zero. Better than zero. Better than zero. And for some of you that want a little more, then your legs become closer. Okay? So here we go. Hollow your belly. Sit back. Lift your legs up. Inhale. Exhale. Lift like a seesaw. It'll get better. Yes. Do it again. There you go. And breathe. Don't drop your head down, mama. Lift your chest up. Inhale. Hollow your belly. Hollow your belly. Use your core. There's a lot of core here. Now lift your legs and take it up and over. Exhale, come forward. Use your strength. Come up. Yes. Okay. You, the ones that having trouble with that, stay like that. Some of you that want more, please listen to your body. But we have different levels here. I'm going to show you the other option. So you're going to either stay here, lift up, like that. Or you here, cross one ankle over the other, and then lift halfway. Notice which one is in front. Okay, this is just for people that can bend and lift. Yes, otherwise you're here. This is wonderful exercise for you. Yeah, that's it. Breathe, beautiful. Keep doing the same thing. When you're coming up, if you have your knees crossed or ankles, go slow so you really give the knees a chance to hydrate. Yeah, keep going. I'm gonna go the other way just so my other students feel good. Keep going up and down, rounding your spine. Less momentum, Marian. Now you got it? Go slower. Yes, and come forward. And then go slow. Lift your chest up. Breathe and come forward. Yes, there you go. Okay, two more wherever you are. There you go. Beautiful, Lori. See? Practice. Shoulders away from your ears, mama. Yes. Excellent. Slowly lower down and release. Yeah. Bravo, 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 bravo. Practice, practice, practice. All right. I think we did everything good. The only thing I want to do actually is a modified side plank. And you want to shift your weight forward, okay? When you come up, your glutes want to sway back, bring them in. So here we are. Lift your right palm up. Externally rotating that shoulder, and now lift your right leg. Breathe. Lift the body off the floor. Now, some of you stay here. Some of you want a little more. Bring your right foot in front of you. Stay here, or you're going to extend your bottom leg. Lift your chest up. Lift your hips for 3, 2, 1. Bring your left knee down to the floor. Extend your right leg out. For 3. Yes. Glutes forward. 2, 1. One more time. Bend your leg in front of you. Lift your chest. Stay here or extend your bottom leg. You're on the outer blade of the left leg. Lift your hips. For 3. Bring your chest up. 2 and 1. Drop your left knee down and drop your right knee down. Yay, yay, yay. This is it, the last one. And then we're going to stretch it out. Yeah, it's getting warm. All right, take your right hand, turn your toes and your fingers slightly to the right, so you're externally rotating that shoulder. You're on your right knee, extend your left leg. And now everyone stick your tushy out. That's a no. And now bring your glutes in and notice how your chest went up. Now lift your leg and use those glutes. We worked them earlier. Lift. Every part in your body is working evenly. Now bend your left leg. Bring it forward. Lift your chest. Extend your bottom leg or not. Keep breathing for 4, 3, 2, 1. Right knee down. Extend your left leg. Glutes forward for 3, 2, 1. Last one. Bend and extend. Lift your chest. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right knee down, left knee down. We are done. Ay, ay, ay. Take your foam roller. Let's give those wrists a little stretch. You can sit in whatever way feels comfortable for you. And then I want you to go to your wrist and then turn your palms up. Take your palms down and take your palms up. Take your palms down. Go all the way towards your elbows and then all the way towards your fingers on the way up. And forward. Up and down. Good. Take your right hand on the foam roller. The top of your palm is on the foam roller. And now take your left hand over the thumb. Shift your weight to the right. Shift your weight to the left. Shift your weight to the right and to the left. To the right and to the left. Good. Change it up. Shift your weight to the left and to the right. To the left and to the right. One more time. Good. Slowly release it. We're going to take the foam roller under the triceps of the left side. See if you can keep your arm aligned with your shoulder joint. So that means that your wrist is not in front, but it's aligned. And now scoot your hips down a little. We're not going to be here for long. And then come down to your chest and go back. If you need your right hand behind your head for support, do so. Otherwise, your right forearm is on the foam roller. Lean forward and back. Forward and back. So remember those nerves I was talking about, the travel and the split into different variations all the way down to the wrist. And then if you find the spot, stay there. Maybe you make a pillow with your right hand over the left. Good. Slowly come up. And now take your foam roller diagonal. So it's going to go right above your breast into your pecs and the front. A lot of those nerves come right in the front here, the anterior. Okay? So find your tennis ball just in case. We'll see how that goes for us. And now scoot your hips down. Take your right leg behind you. And now you can rest on the foam roller like so. And now you can shimmy your hip to the front and to the back. Flossing that spine, giving it love. Tuck your chin under a little bit. And breathe into the front of your body here. Option, take your tennis ball right under the outer left knee somewhere. You might bend that left leg so it's not so intense. And breathe. You can, if you have a tennis ball under your left outer thigh, maybe you bend the top leg as well, right behind it. Do make it feel good. And now you're breathing through your whole body. This is opening every part in the body. Slowly come up. Very nice. Take the foam roller right over the left outer glute here. And then roll up and down just to smooth out the glute medius here. Right leg bends behind you, bottom leg is straight. And then start to put more pressure and walk slow. Slow. Go to the back of your sit bone is, and then towards the side where the femur meets the pelvis. And now bend your top leg right on the foam roller. Walk your left leg slightly back. Roll up and down. You're on your left forearm and your right hand. Go slow. And then you're scraping that tissue. And Marion, if you have the flat one, just look at me, say I TikTok my leg. It's the same thing. And now you can go up a little bit, listen, just above the crease of your thigh. Just above, you're not touching your belly button. You're right above the crease of your left thigh. So now you're getting into those tendons and go up and down a little bit. Good. Release it. Come all the way to your neck on the left side. Just so we massage all of those plexus that we talked about, those nerves that come out. And now grab the foam roller with your left hand, the edge of it, and then press the neck down and turn your nose to the right and to the left like we did with the strap. And now we're hydrating that tissue. Breathe. And come back up. We'll start on the right side. Take your right tricep, and then you roll up and down, up and down. You can make a pillow to your hand, to your head, if you need it. You can also rest your head on your arm. Now start to pin the foam roller, and then you move. Catch yourself holding your breath. Turn your palm down and then turn your palm up. Good. And now we're gonna come up and we're gonna put the foam roller diagonal right above your breast. Scoot your hips back. Try to keep your right hand aligned with your shoulder, rest your head, and top leg behind you. Take a moment here. Without moving your left foot, rock your top hip forward and back. You're also flossing all those fibers we did in the back, under the scapula, the lats, the muscles along the spine, and of course the pecs. For some of you that feel really a lot, bend your knees one behind the other. Bend your bottom leg, take the tennis ball outside of, above the knee, outside of your thigh. Maybe both knees bend now, so it's not so intense. Breathe. If the tennis ball feels like really intense, the knee up a little bit, just to take less pressure, and then come down until the tissue hydrates and it becomes more tolerable. move the ball out of your way. Come all the way up and go to the outer glute of the hip. You're on the right forearm and your left hand. And then roll up and down. Go slow. You can take your top leg behind you, and now you can go over the back of your glute as well. And then sideways. Each side is very different. So on that side, okay? And then you can bend your top leg over the foam roller. Stay low. You're not going anywhere near your belly button. Roll up and down. You can also bend and straighten your leg. You can tick-tock your heel or go up and down. And maybe you find the spot that needs attention, stay there. Now, if you're going up and down, you can cross the crease of your thigh until you hit the bony part of your pelvis here. That's an important area, that little bone, because some hip flexors connect to that bone, okay? Good. Slowly come back and take your foam roller over the spine, over the neck on that side. Scoot your hips down, grab the foam roller with your right hand, the edge of it, and now turn your nose to the left a little, and then to the right. Keep the pressure on the foam. Right and left. I like to wiggle my hips because remember I told you your thoracic spine and your pelvis are connected, and your cervical spine connects to your thoracic spine, so it's all connected. Sometimes you wiggle your hips and you release something. Good. Turn onto your back, just like that, and find your tennis ball right between your left side of your hip and your ribs, the QL muscles, right on the left side there. When you get closer to your spine, you have to be a little more gentle. So shimmy your hips to the right and the ball goes to the left and come back in. You get to choose how much pressure you want to put on that ball. We're all in different places. So some of us that practice often, you'll feel like you can put more weight as you travel with the ball to the left, and then ease into it when you come closer to the spine. Give it a little stamp when you come into the edge of the spine, and then shimmy your hips to the right. Come back. Keep going. And now you're connecting your cervical spine to your lumbar and everywhere in between. Also the SI joint, this helps to reset your pelvis. Good. Take the ball over the left side of your sacrum Open your feet wide, shimmy your hips to the right and back. Right and back. Let the ball go even lower towards your mid-glute. Very important area, closer to your mid-glute or to the midsection where your tailbone. Lots of nerves around there. And that also can throw your hips off. Okay, take it off, go to the right side of your spine. Shimmy your hips to the left, the ball goes to the right, and come back to the spine. Give it a little push. Sway your hips to the left. Come back. Maybe less pressure if you feel like a lot of tenderness. Okay, take it to the right side of your sacrum. Sway your hips to the left and back. Left, back. Left. Go down towards your center of your glute and towards the midline. Lots of nerves in there. And tendons that help to extend that hip. Ooh, excellent. Move the ball out of your way. Move the noodle out of your way. Ah, so nice. Take the noodle under your knees. Stretch out your legs over the foam roller. You can even put the foam roller under your shins. Calf muscles, I mean. Very nice. And roll side to side. Take your arms over your head. Interlace your hands and flip your fingers away from your body. Stretch your legs out and then walk 1 foot forward and 1 foot back, like you're walking in place. Resetting your hips again. And now relax your arms alongside your body. Bend your knees on the foam roller. Ground your hips down to the floor. Widen your collarbone. Open your arms in a T position. Turn your palms up. Drop your knees to the left a little bit, just gentle. And to the right. And now stay on the right side into a fetus pose, left hand on the floor. Feel the connection to the earth with your left palm. Take a moment to thank yourself for being here today. And now you can do everything that comes your way because you gave you. We did a lot of very necessary work today. Notice where you are at the moment. Always remind yourself, even when things are challenging, how does it end up? How is your body responding? That's the important part. Push the floor and come up to a seat. And if something didn't work for you after what we did, please let me know, because that helps me analyze it and maybe give you some cues of what to do as a follow-up. Palms to your heart center. Cross your arms and give yourself a hug with soft fingertips. and remind yourself how special you are, not to other people, but to yourself. The way you are. And as we evolve with our journeys, we're going to have better days. And some days are not so good, but that's a part of our growth. As long as you show up and you do your work, you'll always, always find your way home. Namaste and thank you. Awesome job, everyone. Good job, everyone. Thank you. See you on Sunday. See you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.